Assalamu alaikum habibati, and welcome to another Arab Man React. It's Angelina Jordan Monday on the channel. We've got some amazing material coming out that we're going to be covering this week and next week. For starters, we've got her performance at the Nobel Peace Prize, which is going to be something that I think we're all going to love. I know I'm going to love this. And we've got a couple of Christmas tunes coming out. No video, just audio. But I also can't wait to get to those. So we're going to do this one first, and then next week we'll probably do the Christmas one, and then the week after that we'll probably do the other Christmas one. That's basically the way we're going to do it. If you're new to the channel, we basically dedicated every Monday to Angelina Jordan. So we just do AJ Mondays. That way we start our Mondays right. And if you want to support us and support our journey, you can always do so by liking, commenting, subscribing. You could leave us a super thanks down below if the video allows it. Or you can always join us over on Patreon, where we get to have awesome conversations. You get access to all of our blogged videos. Sometimes we upload vlogs. I've recorded like 6, which I haven't edited, which I should upload. And you basically get to, I don't want to say determine, but highly recommend what goes on the channel. And now, here's Ms. Angelina Jordan, Unchained Melody at the Nobel Peace Prize. Just going to take a nice look at the room and see what the setup is like. This is lovely. I love, because everything is so close, the sound is going to be so good. Nice, intimate, beautifully intimate.
Good for your touch, a long, lonely time. And time goes by so slowly. In time, do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me.
I hate to pause this. I hate to pause it. Oh. Doesn't it just make you happy? Like, there's no other word to describe this. On any given night, you'd be lucky to be able to attend a performance like this by an orchestra like this. Any given night. It would be a profoundly wonderful experience that you will have. Listening to people that are at the very top of their game, you know, the best at what they do, perfectly playing a symphony for you. Like, it's such a beautiful thing to experience, especially now towards the end of the year, you know, all over Europe, at least. I know that, probably in the States as well, and Canada and everywhere else probably, but you have these beautiful orchestras getting together to play beautiful symphonies for you. and you get access to something like this, like it's such a wonderful, wholesome experience. Like that alone, just sitting there and enjoying that music. It doesn't need a voice. You go watch these things, you're not going to listen to someone sing. You want to go listen to the music and get drawn into it and get lost into it and just let that take over. And here you have that, you have the whole standing of Nobel and what they stand for and what they're trying to do. And then you have Angelina, whose like mission statement in life couldn't be closer to what these people want to do, right? Peace. Like it's so, and I hate to get like technical or sound businessy, but it's on brand. Like she's such a perfect candidate to do something like this, to fit into Nobel Peace Prize because of who she is as an individual, right? And she's such a perfect match for this orchestra because of who she is as an artist and a singer. And this is not a song that you would necessarily attribute to an orchestra, right? But it works. It works in a way where you're like, why haven't I always heard it this way? And the way she's treating it, she's being so incredibly delicate with her treatment to the song. That vibrato on her voice at those notes. She's so respectful, dude, of art. Just in general, she's so respectful of the way she does it. Like, she's fitting in. She's taking her piece as an instrument in the orchestra. And I've said this before on previous videos, but the pressure, like this isn't you're on stage with your band that you've been playing with for 10 years, or you're on stage with, a backing track of the song you produced for hours and hours and hours and hours and weeks and months in a studio. This is you performing with an orchestra, the people who are at the top of their game. You can't mess up. There's no mistakes allowed. Pressure is on. And there's no way that they practiced more than a handful of times. No way. No way they practiced more than a handful of times. They probably practiced separately, and then they came through during this right before it, and then they probably ran through a couple of practices all together during soundcheck. It makes me wonder, did she, sing over it naturally, or did she think about it? Did she look at the sheet music and balance her notes and write her own score for her vocals and then fit the words into it? Like, that's a big question that I have. And if you have the answer, that would be awesome. Both things individually are exceptional. If you're sitting down scoring your vocals for a part like this, or whether you're just naturally attuned to it and it's happening and it fits so wonderfully, it's a thing that's happened, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's spectacular, and I don't like to use that word very often, but so far this is spectacular. I think I've spoken more than we've listened to the song so far, but I just want us to appreciate, if not the magnitude of this thing, but at least how delicate you have to have as an approach to this kind of thing, and why you feel so happy listening to it. It's because of all these gorgeous elements coming together in such a refined way, and I'm absolutely loving it.
Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea.
I'm sorry I'm pausing, but that to me is the biggest sign of how much she respects every other artist in the room. This piece of music, their innovation on the piece of music and what they're doing. Wahayat Allah, any other artist would have chosen to explode there instead of going falsetto. She's so respectful, dude. And it's very difficult, like her transition there. It's a very difficult thing to do, but the idea that she would make such a creative choice, so kind, dude. Right there. That could have exploded. Thank you. You know we're listening to that again. So before. Woo! So why does that note keep you at the edge of your seat? Why do you feel what you feel when you hit that note? It's because she's seemingly singing at the very edge of her voice. That note, it's shivering, you know? It's not, even though it might be intended vibrato, but it doesn't sound like intended vibrato. It sounds like it's shivering, like it's almost terrified, this note of slipping up and falling or going up or missing its place in time. And that feeling right there, that oh no is really what you're going through. And when it flows out, when it doesn't break, it's like the most rewarding thing you can get as a listener when that happens. To take a risk like that in a performance like this, knowing her background, she's probably intended for it. So it's not really risk-taking, is it? She knows she can do it that way. I would never dare to approach a note like that to an audience like this in a situation like that. I wouldn't dare do it. If I was in a live stage with 10,000 people at like a concert, fine, I would dare do something like that, you know? I'm in a 3-hour show, I'm gonna mess up, that's all good, you know, all is forgiven, it's a live production. You know, a long cycle live production. But to be in a room with these specific people under the Nobel Peace Prize brand, together with an entire orchestra who are at the top of their game, having the meat to do that, oh my God, it terrifies me. It absolutely terrifies me. I would, even if I had committed with the band to do that, come push to shove, I probably would have done something else because it's too big of a risk. And I tell you this because I need you to know that it's beyond having the voice. It's beyond having the skill set to design vocal melodies in a specific way or give them definitive textures and tones. But it's literally about having the confidence in allowing yourself to take people on that kind of journey, knowing that you're going to deliver and knowing that if you don't deliver, it's not like it's be okay. It's a complete flip. It's like people are going to be taken away from the entire performance and they're not going to fall in love with it. They're either going to completely fall in love with it and appreciate it and feel those emotions with you, you know, or they're gonna be like, oh, it's gonna catch them like, no, they like, you know what I mean? Because you're falling, you're not doing it right. You fail to deliver on the intention. It's a beautiful thing all around. That was a wonderful piece of music. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. I love you. بحبكن كتير كتير كتير. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification. It supports us more than you think. You can always support us a little extra by leaving a super thanks down below if the video allows it, or by joining us over on Patreon. Link in description below. The link to this video will also be down in the description below. بحبكن بحبكن بحبكن. Enjoy the rest of your day. Merry Christmas and salamat.